Buns, Burgers, Big Ideas listeners, welcome back to another episode in the studio. Eric is still on the run. We don't know where he went. He's busy opening up some restaurants for us and working with the teams there. So we've got Nick back in the
Hey, everybody.
spot. Thanks for being here, Nick. Appreciate you filling in. And we also have another guest today. We have Ana Gomez with us.
Hello, guys.
Thanks for being here, Ana. We
Thank you
appreciate
for the invite.
Thanks for taking the time. We appreciate it. There's so much fun and so much to talk about when it comes to leadership, and we love getting to see the different perspectives and the different, experience everybody has in the organization. There's so much of it. So, thanks again for coming.
Thank you for the invite. I'm excited.
Yes, we love excitement. So, Ana, tell us a little bit about your career with McDonald's and what you do for Iron Arch now.
So I started working with McDonald's. It was my first job. I was fresh out of high school, 18 years old. My first job ever. And I'm like, okay, let me go apply at McDonald's. So I start working there. I start at the bottom, working as lobby crew, just cleaning the lobby, making sure the tables were clean. Work my 4 hours, went home, call it a day. And then I started to see opportunities, and opportunities started to come to me, and they're asking, hey, Ana, do you want to learn how to take orders? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can do that. So then it continued. Like, I felt like every single year I moved up and up. So I started as a crew trainer, shift manager. Then I went to, back then when we had like the department managers, so I was a...
Which one? I was people for a little bit.
No, I was the other one. The one
Guest
where
service?
Guest service?
Yes, the one where you put all those stickers and everything.
Uh-huh.
Yes. That's why I love so much stickers. So I had to put all those stickers on the menu. And then I did kitchen. So I learned the truck orders, inventories, and then we went to the people, which I feel like that's the highest one, I think. Because I had to learn how to work with people. I had to learn their availabilities or their schedules and all of that stuff. So that was my last role. And then I got the opportunity to be a GM, about 4 years, I believe. No, it has to be more, 5 years. It's been 5 years.
Because you were a GM before we acquired, right?
I was just very fresh. Because when we got, when I joined the organization Iron Arch, I think I did HU with Iron Arch.
Okay.
So I was freshly. So it was
you were
5 years.
running Genoa.
Yes, I was running Genoa at that time. And then now what I'm doing is I'm a dual GM. Yes.
So tell us a little more about the dual GM role.
So the role of a dual GM, so that means that I'm in charge of 2 restaurants.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm a general manager at the Oasis location in Belvedere and Chrysler. So I'm the general manager, and then I'm working with people, developing them, having 2 restaurants.
It's a lot.
Well,
it's different than running one restaurant.
It is different because now I went from a size crew of 35 to almost 100.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a job.
And then after, it was just like I said, Genoa was my first job. Genoa was my first restaurant. So moving to another location, but it was not just one, it was 2 locations.
Right. It's almost like getting married. You go from just your small little town restaurant, and then now you quadrupled your size.
Yes.
I guess you're getting married to a huge family.
Yes, I got married.
Yeah,
Yes,
sure,
yes,
yeah.
I got married to a huge family. And I also got married this year
You
as
did.
well.
Congratulations.
Yes.
That's right.
Thank you. So I got married twice then, I guess.
You got married twice.
2 restaurants.
2 restaurants and a husband.
There you go.
Yes.
Very cool. So before you have a clip you want to show us?
Yes, I
which is
do.
Super exciting. But before we get into that, what about your role in working with Team Iron Arch excites you? What is exciting to you when you go to work?
It excites me the opportunity to learn something new every single day.
Ain't that true, Nick?
Yeah, it is. Every day. I think I've learned a lot already today.
Yes, every single day there's something new to learn and meeting those amazing people. And I learn from them as well. Where I am is because of the experience that I had, but also of people. When they come to me and say, this is my achievements, this is what I did, this is where I struggled. So I'm learning and I get to meet very, very amazing new people.
I've said it so many times. It's cliche at this point.
Uh-huh.
But we're in the people business. We just happen to sell burgers.
Yep.
So when we have leaders in the organization who understand that, it's just awesome. So that's why we want to share your message with everybody today. let's play this clip. It is it Steph Curry?
Yes, it is. Don't quote me. But yes, it's Stephen Curry, yes.
So let's listen to this clip from Steph Curry.
Team success is bigger than individual success. You got to be unselfish. You got to have trust in each other. You got to care about each other and be committed to whatever your goal is as a team. Everybody has a role in team success. We are a great testament of that. We understand what it means to be a collective unit and to have fun doing what you do and playing for each other. Good things usually happen when you have that mindset.
All right, well, that was a pretty awesome clip that we watched. And I think Stephen Curry's message really was that everybody in the team or on a team has a specific role. Tell us more about how that works in your dual role.
So it's very important that the goals that I have are shared with every single person. And every single person brings a different skilled, a different idea. So I need to change my mentality and say we. So meaning that I have to make sure that I have the right people in the right place and share what our goals are. It's not just my goals, it's our goals.
Okay, so like putting the ball back in Stephen Curry's court when it comes to that, and what you're saying is kind of like having that scoreboard, right? Your team goes out in the field in basketball, they all are going for the same thing, which is a win, right? Big W. So how do you do that with your team? Because it sounds like you already do that, like get them all focused on the common goal, which is winning. And what is winning to them? And how do you get that message to them?
So to them, winning is like achieving our goals, but as well, if we fail, knowing how to get up from that and doing it together.
Sure.
So it's not just them.
We can clap. We can clap. Yeah.
And that's a hard skill for people to learn because nobody wants to fail. Right?
No.
Like it's just one of those things. Like as humans, we're like, failure's bad. No failure.
I say failure is an acronym: first attempt in learning, and we're not going to learn if we don't fail.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's cool that your team is that you're working with your team on understanding that.
Yes. And so at the beginning, they were all very scared of that word, like fail. Oh my God, I'm going to fail. And I am going to fail. And it's like, no, we are going to fail. And we are going to learn from what happened. So like if something happens with one management or one person, I'm like, okay, let's share a story. So we can help the others because now we're going to learn everyone to what happened. So it doesn't happen to you again. And we prepare the rest of the team. And that's what we're trying to accomplish.
I really like that.
Yeah, me too.
Like sharing it with the team. You know?
Yeah, like your whole team's going to fail together, and you're going to share that, and you're going to kind of succeed with that.
Well, even if one person has that moment, she's built a culture to where now she can be like, hey, Riley messed up. Riley failed at Opie last night, but here's what he learned, and here's what you guys now know because Riley failed. So it's not just a me learning, it's a everybody learning.
Yeah, it's like missing a free throw. Like going back to basketball. Well, obviously we all know you missed. But what are we going to do to get that point back?
Correct.
I guess.
Yes. So we are, like, I'm teaching them, like, we need to work together. Yes, there's goals individually, but as a whole, we're going to accomplish them faster and it's going to be more successful together. So we are together.
Cool. Stefan also said something that I thought was really kind of cool, and maybe you can elaborate a little more on it, was he said it's not about, I can't remember exactly what he said, it's you can't be selfish, and it's not about you. I paraphrasing what he said, but tell me more about it as a leader. What does that mean? It's not about you. It's about your team.
So it's not like, what I took from it, it was not just like, it's not everything about me. It's not my results. It's not my restaurant. It's not my team. It's our. Even just changing that mentality of I to we or our,
Yes.
It makes a difference. Because they come to the restaurant and they're like, oh, I'm here in a restaurant. I'm here to work on this because I want to fix our restaurant. Like, I'm bringing this. Yes.
Yep.
And accountability for the actions as well, because it's ours. And they're not walking on eggshells thinking of like, oh, is Anna's going to be okay if I change because it's her restaurant? Or is Anna going to be okay if I change this crew member over here? They're not afraid of that because they can make decisions themselves. They're capable, and I'm here to give them the resource, the tools, whatever they need for them to make those decisions. And I always tell them, I'm here with you when you fail, and when you are successful, and when you achieved those goals, I'm here too to celebrate with you, and we're gonna do it together. And their face is like it brights up, yes, and that's just amazing, and that makes me feel like I have accomplished what I want to accomplish, and to see that happen is really, really, really amazing.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, you can definitely tell. You can tell in your voice too, and it's awesome. It's really cool.
That's empowerment right there.
It is.
And our mission and our vision at Iron Arch is to empower and develop our team to deliver world-class service on both sides of the counter. And you can tell by you taking the time and empowering and developing them, they're now taking care of themselves and our guests.
Okay.
And so, like, you are a clear vision, clear staple of what our vision is and what we're trying to do at Iron Arch.
And it's really, and it's really cool to see it. Like, there's times where you're like, when the person feels frustrated and they're like, oh, I'm not giving anything to the restaurant. I'm just punching in, coming in, bagging a hamburger. But when they see their value and understand what they're bringing in, the whole thing changes. And it's kind of like a switch. And it's amazing. Like, everything just brings together. Like, the numbers comes for themselves, like the results, the people we have more applications, people see like how happy we are, guests see it, voice goes up, and everything just starts to build in itself.
Yeah, once you build that winning culture, I think you said it, we get more applications. And that's really important because we all struggle trying to find not just A players, but as many as we need, right? And I think once you put yourself in that coaching leadership mindset, you like Stephen Curry might be the captain of the team, but you are the coach of your team, and you're there to celebrate successes. You're there to cry with them. You're there to yell. You're there to rally us together. But they're doing it. Like I say a lot of times with basketball or football, like the coach cannot pass or shoot the ball, but they can call the shots and they can do the plays and they can make sure that they point to the scoreboard and get the team all on the same page. So that's pretty awesome.
Yes, and I love it doing it.
You can tell.
Really, like,
Yes.
I love it. McDonald's my first job, and I'm planning to stay with McDonald's. Like I said, there's so much growth. You get to teach people. You get to hear their stories. You get to see them grow. And we work a lot with teenagers, right? I like working with high school, and you get to see that part of them growing through life. Like, I had some crew members in the past that now are like cops. And
Sure.
they come and still come and tell me, like, Anna, I remember when you told me this, and I'm like, oh, I remember that
You don't get
too.
a speeding ticket then.
Right? I'm like, remember
Well, not
that,
Genoa.
okay?
She probably doesn't.
I'm like, yes, right? No, I don't. And then I'm like, remember like that, and it's just really cool seeing them that growth.
You know what's even cooler, in my opinion, is that as a leader, you're impacting them and showing them what a real leader is.
Yep.
Because I've had some crappy managers in the past. I'm sure maybe you have, Nick has.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell when somebody's not a leader. And when you're in a business that has a lot of high schoolers and stuff, having somebody like you, empower them and coach them and teach them to be a cop, to be a lawyer, to be a doctor, they're going to remember that.
Yeah, and to bring it back to what you said earlier, it's the failing part. It's explaining to people that it's okay to fail because we're not wired, we're told different. Like, you can't fail in school. You get an F, you're in trouble. Or you get an F in college, you're going to lose your, whatever scholarship or whatever you might have. But really in life, it's all about failing. It's balls and strikes. You're going to have balls and strikes and hit those home runs. Wrong sport, but yeah, exactly. I couldn't find the analogy in basketball, but yeah.
But you're right. But it's something that I have learned as a leader, that it's okay to fail. So me learning that it's okay to fail, like those teaching, I teach my crew members. I teach my team. Like, hey, I went through this. Like, let me teach you like this skills. They work for me. Like, if it did not work for you, let's find something that works for you.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, before we wrap up, Anna, I want to ask you, for our team that's listening, or for maybe those leaders who are not quite ready to fail, what kind of advice would you give them?
It's okay to fail. And you're not alone. You have a lot of people that is going to support you. And it's not just you. There's great team members. And you be surprised of what you're going to find. There's teams that are just waiting for you to ask for help or ask. They're just waiting for you, and then you'll be surprised of the results.
Awesome. Leadership is a team sport.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So thank you very much for coming on Buns Burgers Big Ideas. We appreciate it. Make sure to listen and stay tuned. We've got more guests coming. Listen, learn, lead. We'll see you next time. See ya.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks for joining us on Buns, Burgers, and Big Ideas. We hope today's episode inspired fresh ideas for your leadership journey. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode, and keep learning with us as we continue to explore leadership in the QSR world. Until next time, take care and lead well.